Hola, greetings and salutations, folks. It is I, your host, Son of McCain, coming back at you today. Today we are talking 1985's Return of the Living Dead, directed by Dan O'Bannon, and yeah, punk rock zombies. Who knew? In all seriousness, though, this movie is a beloved cult classic. Many of us love it. I found it in college and I had never seen it before, and it's one of those movies that the second I saw it, it stuck with me. Return of the Living Dead is loosely connected to Night of the Living Dead. I'll explain. One of the producers of the original Night of the Living Dead was upset that George Romero took so long to make a sequel to Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. So he took him to court, and this producer wound up with the Living Dead titles and Romero of the Dead. So, like Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Well, Return of the Living Dead is the other producer's answer to those films. This is a horror comedy. Don't get it wrong. It is very much humorous. The actors in this movie give their all. Tom Matheson is absolutely stellar. He also was in one of my favorite Friday the 13th movies, Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. He's great as the character Freddy in this, because Freddy kind of plays this oblivious teenager that just gets led by the nose in a lot of cases by his coworker that kind of, leads him astray and unintentionally gets him killed and turned into a zombie. They release this gas from these canisters that's in the basement of this medical supply warehouse. This gas was created by the U.S. government for some sort of nefarious purpose and was accidentally shipped to the facility in question. And once the gas is released, it seeps into the groundwater and into the air, and anything dead, including things in the cemetery, come back to life. Combine that with 80s punk aesthetic, a great cast, and a great punk rock soundtrack, not to mention character actors like Clu Gallagher, you get 80s zombie movie perfection, in my opinion. If you've never seen Return of the Living Dead, you owe it to yourself to check it out. Now, I'm going to put a warning on this. There's an actor in this movie who was recently revealed to be a... How do I say this without getting demonetized? Well, I'm not monetized anyway, but still. Let's just say SA of a child. And the documentary Quiet on the Set about Nickelodeon is all about this guy, and he plays one of the punk characters in the movie. But if it helps, you get to see his character die in a horrible way. All that said, it is actually a great movie overall, and if you've never seen Return of the Living Dead, I highly recommend you check it out. I'm your host, Son of McCain. Don't forget to click like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell notification so you know every time Son of McCain has a new video uploaded. And I'll see you next time at the video store.